Hey guys, it's Luke here and welcome back to another video. Today we are joined with a very, very special car. I've been wanting to film a Mini GP3 for so long. This car is owned by a good friend of mine. We've actually been trying to film this video for months thanks to everything which has been going on, but finally we're here, we have the car on the channel. It's obviously not a standard car, it's actually a pretty well set up car, mainly for track spec. It's running stage 2. We've got harnesses, buckets and a half cage. It is an awesome looking thing and I'm so excited to finally experience the Mini GP3. Okay, so we're now joined with Aaron, the owner. This has been a long time coming, like we said in the intro, but finally we're here.
Absolutely.
We have your beast on the channel. This is the first GP3 I've actually seen up close, and it's quite a nice one at that, I must say.
Thank you.
So we'll start off with things under the bonnet. Quite a bit has been done to the whole car, but power-wise, what are we looking at really at the moment?
So it's been dynoed at 375, but that was before the E-Venturi intake and a little bit of it. So it's probably about 400 now, I'd say, knocking on the door at least.
Decent power, decent power. So we've got a development E-Venturi on it at the moment, I think.
Yes, so it's had the full E-Venturi on it, but I'm just working with E-Venturi now just as a development, just to further their knowledge basically of the engine and how the B48 works.
Wicked, lovely stuff. And obviously these two little entrants here for the scoop on the bonnet.
Absolutely. So
cool.
You've got a real working scoop. Stock, it's blocked off.
Oh,
so,
is it?
Yeah,
Right.
it's blocked off from stock. So this one's actually a real working one to obviously help with the feed.
Lovely stuff. Exhaust-wise, just a downpipe and the Cobra back box, was it?
Yeah, so it's a Decat Cobra downpipe, and then it's a valved rear section.
Oh, wicked.
So yeah, you can control it a little bit.
I suppose being a track car, you need to have valves.
yeah, as I found out at Silverstone last week.
Yeah, and actually, that's worth saying, this is genuinely quite an active track beast, isn't it, really?
Yeah, it was at Silverstone, probably not last week, the week before, but we got warned that we were a bit loud, so we had to turn it down a little bit.
Have a bit of fun with the valves open before you get properly kicked out.
Absolutely.
I do spy a front mount intercooler at the front as well. Is that AirTech one?
Yes, yeah. So the boys in Essex, they sorted it out for me. Again, did some development work with them. So there's lots of development bits going on in the car.
There is.
I took it to Essex and AirTech sorted it out for me. Great company to work with, and
to be fair, a lot of cars I film do have AirTech intercoolers, that is for sure. Going around the side, a lot of work has been done with, the brakes is another development thing I think you were saying.
Yeah, so these are Tarex discs. They've just released this for the GP3, and this was the first GP3 to get these brakes on. So it's a 2-piece floating rotor with track pads, again from Tarex. OZ wheels as well, and some Yokohama tyres to help with the grip, to put the power down. And it's also running on a full AST coilover suspension set as well. Nice.
Proper job.
Yeah.
Proper job indeed. And actually these tyres, look at these. These slicks. Actually, see if we can see some of the track wearing. There we go. That's Silverstone right there. Awesome.
Absolutely.
No, actually, I think as a standard car, these do look really, really good. Obviously, with the slightly controversial kind of wide arches, I suppose you could say.
Yeah, it's a love-hate thing.
Yeah.
You're either going to like it or you're going to hate it. Fortunately for me, I did like it, so that helped buy the car. But there's, I totally understand if people like it or hate it. But it's there to be Larry, and that's kind of what I've tried to keep with the rest of the car, to be fair.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, this wing as well, like I was saying to you off camera, I mean, for a stock car, it's huge to have that on a standard car.
It's very obnoxious.
It's huge.
And like I said, when you're driving along, you can hear a little bit of wind noise from it, where it is just so big.
But it is solid as well.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't move around at all. I think what we'll do now, we'll open up the boot, because obviously it's not just stuff that has just been done to the outside.
No, we've done some interior bits.
Now, this is actually kind of part of the reason why we've held off filming the video, because this has been done in here. So we've got a half cage, all custom painted and everything.
Yeah, so half cage, bolt on. It's a custom cage. It's been made from scratch because obviously no one's really had these cars to do anything with due to COVID. So been obviously painted to match, and then we've furthermore inside we've got the buckets with harnesses. where the owner, being very silly, decided to take all the seatbelts out.
So you literally just got harnesses.
We've just got
it's
harnesses.
not a daily, this is it.
No, definitely not.
But I mean, going back to this cage, it's a really clean build, actually.
Yeah,
Really
the
set up.
SVG who built the cage, I gave them some real sort of clear guidelines as to I didn't want it to be too obtrusive.
Yeah.
I wanted to be, basically the whole focus of the car is to keep with OEM as possible and make it look like you could have spec stuff at Mini as extras.
Yeah.
So that was sort of the build spec, if you like, and not to sort of cut too much trim and bits and pieces, which they did a fantastic job, to be fair. And it definitely, for me, looks the part.
Yeah, no, it looks absolutely awesome. Really, really cool. I think pretty much that's about it, really.
Yeah.
Obviously, we've got the exhaust up.
We've got the exhaust, yeah.
Nice big old Cobra carbon tips, are they? Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Nice. But like I was saying, you don't really need to do like a diffuser kit, a wing or anything, because you kind of got that all from standard.
Yeah, we've got the wing. To be honest with you, I have been looking for diffusers.
Yeah.
But like I said, with the lack of sort of GP3s out there and the fact that COVID hit, it's helped, or not helped, but stopped all of the development work.
True.
So there's not actually that many products out on the market for it.
Yeah, and actually going back to the development, I mean, this car has kind of pioneered a lot for the GP3 kind of modifications.
Yeah.
You sent it over to like Holland or something to get the map done?
Yeah, so the map that it's running is from Beek Racing in Holland. So they did all of the Manhart Minis. They were the first to sort of start mapping these cars. So yeah, it was transported over to Holland for them to map it and bring it back. Where it was pushing 375, 520 plus Newton meters. So yeah.
Awesome.
It's had a few development partners.
Yeah.
We made a little bit on the roof.
Oh yeah, that's true. You haven't noticed this. Look at all this up here. That's really cool.
Yeah,
that is
it's
really cool.
You know, I'm thankful for everybody that's been involved. Obviously,
A lot of
Tyre
companies.
Point, where we are, has helped massively on it as well. And it's still got a couple of things to go, but we're close to the end.
Mate, it's a monster already. Absolute monster. Brilliant. Well, thanks for the walk around. I think what we'll do, we'll get it started up and definitely go and have some fun.
Absolutely.
With this piece. Let's do it. So loud, isn't it? I love how it still makes you giggle.
Yeah, absolutely makes me smile the whole time. It's yeah. I can literally, if I take this to work, I can have the worst day at work, get in it and just be smiling.
That's what you want. I mean, for a B48, this sounds ridiculous.
Yeah,
Like, it's so loud.
Yeah, I mean, it has to be down to the decat and just helping, and the fact it goes now straight through because we've got the valves open. But it just crazy, absolutely crazy. It's
it goes as well, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, quite a funny thing actually is I don't really feature many minis on the channel, but the only ones I seem to find are track spec ones.
Really?
So the only other one which I could think of was a fully stripped out Challenge 210, which is like Andy's,
yeah.
That was a beast of a car, that.
Yeah, I've messaged him a little bit and just sort of say, we've got to get them together.
Yeah, that'll be awesome.
Got to see his.
Yeah.
They're that's a crazy car.
Do a track day together or something.
Yeah.
That'll be awesome. It gets to like 4.5.
And it just starts to get 4.5 is warning you it's about to get stupid, and then it's just like it's just silly.
It's mental. So there's a few other bits which you're telling me you're going to do to it as well.
Yeah, so we've got new steering wheel. We've got a JCW flat bottom Alcantara steering wheel going on it. I've got some longer carbon paddles as well to go on it, and then more importantly, we've got the limited slip diff that's going on it. So we're taking the stock diff out and putting the Drexler diff in, which I'm hoping is going to make a big bit of difference. You were saying on the 140 it's helped
night and day. I mean, obviously completely different setup, but yeah, just gives you so much more confidence, really. I suppose you probably get quite a bit of torque steer at the moment.
It's when you put your foot down, you've got to be holding on. I've known it to jump a lane, so it's quite a battle. Although having said that, the coilover's dialed a lot of it out. Which was another reason for putting them on, not just for the stance and everything else, but was to help dial it out a little bit, because it can be quite a struggle. But obviously now it's got the extra power, it's still a bit of a handful.
I mean, how many tracks have you had it at now? Because you did Nürburgring when it was stock.
I did Nürburgring when it was stock within 3 weeks of having the car.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
And it was the first time I'd been as well.
Oh, really?
So we did that, and then it's done Brands, it's done Silverstone. I want to get it to Snetterton. I want to get it there, and I want to go to a few other places. I want to try Donington as well. Silverstone is a fantastic track, but I don't think it suits the car too well, because it's quite a medium to high pace track.
True.
This car is more about sort of brand style, quick dose of acceleration. I mean, whilst it is quick, I've had some good speeds out of it. I don't think it's really set up to be that sort of fast pace all the time. It's more about the point, squirt, get round the corner and get round the corner well. Sort of kind of car. So
it's had some outings then.
It's got it's got to be used. It's got to be used.
Absolutely.
It's got to be. I mean, it's just addictive.
It's definitely not a slouch.
It's not. We've got 400 there on the brake.
There's 4 displays.
I mean, I don't know how realistic these are, but
it's just cool, though. Isn't it?
You've got to be able to try and max them every time, right?
So presumably your goal for this year is to get it back to the ring, hopefully.
Yes, I want to go back. So, like everybody who goes there for the first time catches the bug. I caught the bug. I wanted to go back immediately. So I want to take it back, get it there, and see what it does now that it's fully set up.
3 weeks from owning the car, that's still not bad.
So immediately, I was on the phone to where we were, Tyre Point, and basically asked Mark to sort me out some new wheels. We were toying between 3 different OZs, and eventually came up with these. And then we've stuck some spacers on because the ET was slightly different. So we're running 15mm spacers on the front and 20s on the back. And then it sat perfect. It's taken a lot to set the car up, so I stiffened it up even further with some IBAC anti-roll bars.
Oh, nice.
And stock, it's stiff. With the anti-roll bars on, it was just ridiculous. I've never had it where I've come out of a seat before hitting the bump.
Got a bit of air.
Literally come out of the seats. It's that bad. And so we got the AST coilovers. We've dialed in a bit of damping to try and take that out, and then naturally, once you put a half cage in the boot, you kind of make it a bit more stiffer. So we've re-gone again, and we've got it now to where I think is a good balance of track. I mean, we've gone over a few bumps, and it's not that bad.
It's not that bad.
It's going to annoy some locals. Not that I'm an asboat in any way, shape or form.
When it hits the bumps, it does.
Yeah, it wants to go. Just wants to always. You're just fighting with it constantly.
Oh, and yeah, it's all over the road.
Yeah, just wants to just track and find. As you can see there, just nuts, right?
There's so much drama though.
You know, everyone goes on about the fact that it's got an auto box and it should have been a manual, but you know, the box isn't that bad.
It's a good box actually.
Yeah, it's not that bad. And you know, I'm on the paddles, but even in normal sport mode, it's not bad.
Has that got a flash on the gearbox as well? Or
No.
just stop. Oh, really?
No. Yeah, well, hang on. I probably should know that, but no, as far as I'm aware, it's just the ECU that's been flagged for the performance. It's not.
That's not bad at all.
Yeah.
That's not bad at all.
Yeah, it's a good box. You know, don't get me wrong. A manual's always good fun, as you know with your arm. But you know, it's not. I wouldn't say it lets the car down.
Keep flying. There's a good road to be fair.
If you get a clear run, it's a great bit of road.
Yeah.
Great stretch.
To be fair, I don't think it'll be too long until someone does a manual swap in one of these, or maybe they've already done it.
Yeah, maybe someone's trying to try it. I mean, put it in an auto mode, and it's allows me to focus on steering.
Yeah. Anyway, I think that's going to wrap things up. What a car. My first GP3 experience, and what a car it is as well. Maybe we'll meet up maybe on track sometime. Maybe I've got my Golf R sorted.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll go have some fun, but what a car. Absolute weapon. Of course, I will leave Aaron's link down in the description down below for you guys to go check out his Instagram. But for me today, that is it. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, please do make sure you leave a like and make sure to subscribe for all the adventures still to come.